Alright folks, welcome back to Switzerland. I continue to eye within our military section that we still do not have enough fully maintained forts, and so I think what we're going to need to do is start building them even in places that don't really make a lot of sense in terms of like we've kind of got good force placement in this area. We'd love to have some more forts over here, but there's really not a lot going on here other than those woods that we've already built in. So I think we're going to build like in Ilans and Waldstadt a fort, even though we don't really need them there in terms of defensiveness. We do want more army tradition, and so we will build them there anyways. In order to get access to them, we will need to turn on our stability focus and then invest a little bit of mill power and diplo power to get them up to level 20, which will allow me to build a castle. And then Waldstadt is the same. We will need to invest a little diplo in order to expand our infrastructure here. And then we will build another castle here. I think this one has okay, I think every one of our forts so far does have ramparts in it, except for this one, which is in the process of building it. Looks like we can build a regimental camp. We will do that. Oh, that is not good. We do not like a naive enthusiast who cannot improve relations. Let's drill a little bit more. And then we will grab this army with the poor leader. Bring him back into a safe zone. Denmark. They're at war with... Is there anyone they're not at war with? This is some war here. Holy cow, what is going on? We're kind of allied in this sort of a block. Denmark appears to have decided that they would like to die. And so they have gotten into probably some sort of colonial war here. Little money. Let's get these folks drilling because one of our, I think our ideas allows mercenaries to drill. Put a little more manpower into that. Mainly here, I mean, the tax is nice, but we're really here for the fervor. I'd like to get to where I don't have to constantly toggle back and forth. Looks like some of the religious stuff that was on these has worn off. The religious zeal that prevents you from converting these appears to have worn off. 0.9, so we are slowly converting Memmingen. Got our embargoes. It looks like we can't insult again yet. Like we have cored these. And then this must be a new state, so we will bring them in fully, or all of it. And we will lower autonomy immediately. There we go. Brandenburg, also in some sort of massive war. What is going on? They've attacked like some little nation here? England's getting pulled into a lot of wars. Coalition, in the coalition against Venice. I thought you were allied to Venice. So who are you allied to? England, Spain, and Lucca. If I join the coalition and attack... we don't have enough aggressive expansion, apparently. Everyone would join. Though England is a little questionable on whether they would join or not. This is probably doable if we brought in France, the Palatinate, and Scotland. We probably could defeat them. Need to build our ramparts. Trying to hold back on building too much here until they are converted. Like our poor missionary is struggling uphill here. Let's hire a slightly better gentleman. I know he's cheap, but we have tons of money. Heated debate. That is probably wise. We're not going to lose stuff from heated debates, thank you. And looks like we are able to take admin tech, though we were a little too far ahead of time, so let's wait a little longer. This looks like it's about to finish. We have the money hopefully banked to go ahead and improve it again. There should be a stable government. Well, that's a great idea. We have some admin power, so sure. Have you decided to ally anybody that I can attack? Lumberg would like to hire them. I don't think I can attack this country in any way. You have got quite the coalition. Why don't they attack them and just kill them? They look like they've got plenty. Integrating Strasbourg, we've got them in. Where is your little baby army? We will take it and put it into this army. That'll bring it up to 27, which might actually be the combat width. Let's see, combat width is 27, so that's perfect. That's just the right amount of troops. This is grasslands. This is not a suitable location for a fortress. We will lower. This has got an emporium. We've picked up another Catholic province. French demand and Swiss supply. Let's upgrade this. Take another one. I guess we can take... blockade has no significance. We have no ships. I guess we are converting, so we'll take the prestige. Who is Burgundy allied with? Austria and Spain. Ugh. And like half of the German miners. Knights in Lucca don't matter. Let's build some spy network on Venice. Because if we could attack and get the coalition to fire on them, then that would be pretty good. We could claim some of these provinces from them. is finished, didn't it? Yes, it's gone up to that. But the next one will cost a whole ton of money, but not as much as it would thanks to our expanded infrastructure. Like we've got all level 2 advisors now, so we're running a stronger group. Of Lüneburg. Like England has managed to take the mainland side. Thanks, Burgundy, for the insult. Lüneburg would like some condottieri. This would be a chance to mess with England, I guess. Turn off the army. Drilling. The challenge is that a lot of these nations, it's a very balanced game. Unlike other ones, I started as a much smaller nation, of course, but it's very balanced. France has not managed to eat England and Brittany and Burgundy, and so France is weak. So like France, Austria, Spain is probably honestly the most powerful country. Yeah, by far, Spain is the most powerful country. We probably should improve relations with Spain. They're rivaled with France, though, which will make this would make this a difficult alliance to keep under control. Lüneburg. Like Brandenburg versus England and friends, basically. Alright. Let's see here. Come back from Venice for a minute. Offer condottieri. We would be sending the 31 stack. Where's it even at? Army von Bern, apparently is what it's called. They would do it, but they cannot afford it. Well, that's fine. We don't really care. They've got money now, but they don't look like they have money to pay for it per month. What would you... Oh, there it was. You're willing to pay a good chunk of its maintenance. Confirm. In we go. See if we can mess with England. For loot! All kinds of crazy happening up there. Brandenburg could be. There we go. That's surrendered. Looks like we've maxed out on our admin. A little ahead of time, but we will take that. And take another idea group. Probably should have put a different general in charge of this army before I sent it off, because that was not my best general. I would like Austria not to be the emperor. Turn on our improved relations. Durlock Revolt. Looks like the Palatinate has decided to take care of that for me. Thank you, Palatinate. That's very kind of you. Let's see, we need to build a ramparts. I feel like one of these does not have a ramparts. It is this one. We're gonna need to bump this. Merchant fractures. We will take your mercantilism. So, what can we even take? We can't take a military one. We can only take a Diplo or an admin idea group. I think This is a tough call. I think economic is good for us overall, but we're not really struggling economically right now. And so it probably makes more sense to go for a Diplo idea, partially just to spread it out. I think espionage, the aggressive impact up front, would be good. And it plays into our advisor cost. So let's go for that. We will go for espionage. And then we will go ahead and start taking transfer subject and can claim entire states, which might be helpful because it might allow us to claim, if it allows to claim across multiple countries, then that would be useful. All right, we can do the Duomo di Milano project. And we will spend a little bit of manpower to help it along. Oh, we have lost a general. Apparently now I can assign a new general because that one is dead. So we will put a better general in charge of that army since it is actually in a war right now. Poor uniforms. Well, don't like that. We shall summon the diet. Base tax. Mets. Have money. We will get there eventually, but probably better to just take this one because the development is easy to come by. And the prestige is actually quite helpful. There we go, we did manage to convert. The siege of Laborde is over, ha 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 ha. Take that, England. We have sieged all your cash out of there. Let us now siege Burgundy's cash. Or Burgundy. Let us siege Bordeaux's cash. We're very close to needing to upgrade our next rounds of forts. So, let's see here. Ramparts. Elan. Was it Elan's that needed it? Yes, it is Elan's. That tells us, fortunately, it tells us what we need, what kind of points to spend. And there we go. Now we can build the ramparts. There we go, we've gotten pretty friendly with Spain. Would Spain take an alliance? They are allied to too many of our enemies, apparently. Well, it doesn't hurt to be a little friendly with them. Cleves, sure. How are we doing here on this sieging? Election, we will hire another diplomat. I feel like we had 2 of these naive enthusiasts now. Let's see what we want. 1723. We will fabricate a claim there. Oh, how did I get black flagged? Oh, I guess England left the war? No wonder I wasn't getting anything. Looks like they have kicked most of them out of the war, actually. Apparently I was able to do what I needed to do there. Alright, and let's see, can we get up here? Yes, we can, because we have a pretty good highway through our vassals and our allies. France is not at war, though they moved into my land, which is kind of interesting. Now we will take our aggressive expansion reduction, which will be very helpful. Looks like the war is over, actually. So I think we did it. Good job. Come back to our own territory now. Embark cancelled our condottieri, not surprising. And they didn't need them anymore. Have to build a lot of level 4 forts here in a moment. England, Spain, and Lucca. Fabricate on Parma. So if we were to go into this war, we will definitely take the improved technology and we'll build these better bastions. Go, built most of them that we can. Let's think about what this would look like. England, Spain, and Lucca, but we could call Scotland, so it's going to be very evenly balanced. Except they're going to have a lot more cannons. Don't know if I like those odds. Don't know that I like those odds. Too even. I mean, it's possible we could win essentially by blitzing our whole... Because England and Spain, they're... So Lucca and the Knights don't matter. England and Spain, the question is Spain's army in position to even support this? And is England's? Because they're sort of out of position, and so... it's very possible that I'll be able to blitz into Venice before the enemy can even get to me. And that may allow us to do it. I think we're going... Let's do it. Let's wait until the army gets down and is fully reinforced, and then we will push in. Because Venice itself has got only 21,000 infantry. They've got about 40,000 troops and 40,000 artillery. Wonder if we could bring in Hungary by allying them. We can improve our cavalry, not that we have very much. We've allied them. And then I bet they want some territory from Venice. So what if we were to do that? Well, if we were to offer... We're going to take Parma. Yes, that's what I thought. Hungary will come in on an offer of territory. So... if we offer them some territory, Hungary will participate. And would be quite significant. We should probably... see if I tell them... if I ask them to prepare for war, let's even do... I know it makes them more likely to join a war. Get ready. Latin does not like me very much. But we should improve relations with them. The other thing we can do is we do have a lot of money. We could hire more mercenaries just to tilt it even further in our favor. If there was another large mercenary company that we thought would be helpful. Like the Schwarzguard. Probably a good idea to have a little extra, though this would throw us way over our force limit temporarily. We are making plenty of money. I think it's probably wise to have a little extra along. Let's hire, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and hire them. That way, when we come back in the next episode, we'll have our own troops, all the mercenaries lined up. We will also have another mercenary troop. Did this gentleman, he's still alive, the 5 siege gentlemen. We'll have the mercs we already have. We'll have our troops. We'll have another merc stack, and we'll bring in all of our friends to try and defeat them. Scotland is probably going to be sacrificial. They probably will not handle England, but if they can distract England, then that by itself will be enough. If we can distract them, or if France and Scotland tag team England, and we knock England out early, that would be good, and we will hope that Spain's army is not in position to reinforce this situation. So, with that, I will see you for the war next time.